Chapter 22. Exercitationes. Vicini nostri se in genua protinus jecerunt, et omnes deos in mundo laudaverunt. With the et here, we shows we have two sentences and we have two verbs, the laudaverunt and the jecerunt, and it's the same subject for both of them at Vicini. Neighbors. Which neighbors? Our neighbors. Because nostri modifies Vicini. The jecerunt, third person plural, present, perfect, active, indicative. They threw, what did they threw? They threw themselves in Genua, on their knees, and protinus, or onto their knees. Protinus is an adverb, means straight away. And what else did they do? They laudaverunted, the third person plural, present, perfect, active, indicative. They laudaverunt omnes deus, the gods. They praise the gods, all the gods in the world. Our neighbors straight away threw themselves onto the knees and they praised all the gods in the world. Number 2. Gentes Graecia in gentibus montibus et parvis finibus contenebantur. Here's the subject, the gentes, the verb contenebantur. This is passive, but it's the BA indicates the imperfect. There's some containing going on in the past, and it's passive. Third person plural, imperfect, passive, indicative. What is nominative plural feminine? The clans. Which ones? The Greek ones. The Greek clans, they are held, the Greek nations are contained by means of. Remember, with a passive voice, you can expect the ablative of means, if it's a thing, ablative of personal agent, if it's a person. So, the Greek nations, Greek clans are contained by huge mountains and small borders. Both of these are the ablative of means. That is the montibus, modified by ingentibus, and the finibus, modified by parvis. Number 3. Quis uset illam republicam servitute aspera liberare? Starts with an interrogative pronoun. The interrogative pronoun, nominative, singular, masculine. Who? Who uset? Third person singular, present perfect. Third singular, present perfect. Active, indicative. Who ordered that republic, illam rem publicam, liberari? This is the complementary infinitive. He ordered it, but it's the present passive infinitive. To be freed. Who ordered the republic to be freed from? There's your ablative, from slavery, from servitude, bleak servitude, aspera modifies it, ablative, singular, feminine. In this case, it's the ablative of separation. How do you know that? Because liberare, words like prohibit, to free, liberare, they often take on the ablative of separation. Who ordered the republic, that republic, to be freed from harsh servitude? Number 4. Iste inquit, sceleribus suis brevi tempore tolletur. Iste, nominative, singular, masculine. What did that man do? Or will do in this case. He will be destroyed. Third singular, future, passive, indicative. He will be destroyed, as is often the case, and as I mentioned a few sentences ago. With the passive voice, you are going to get either an ablative of means or ablative of personal agent. In this case, it's the ablative of means, by means of his own crimes. Ablative, plural, neuter. That man will be destroyed by his own time, by his own crimes in a short time. This is your ablative of time. Let's say time within which. In a short time, that man, he said, will be destroyed by his own crimes. 5. Contra alias manus malorum civium eadem eres iterum parabuntur, rem publicam defendimus et isti cito discident. A lot going on. Contra alias manus malorum civium. Contra is going to govern manus against the band, the group. Contra will, let's just put it all in parentheses. The band, another band, or other bands, against other bands of, genitive plural, masculine, this is the adjective, and it really modifies civium, of citizens. What kinds of citizens? Bad citizens. Against other bands of bad citizens, those same things will be prepared. Here's your, the things will be prepared. Aidem, the same things will be prepared again, adverb. Namely, defendimus, we will defend, first person plural, future, active, indicative. We will defend the republic. Oops, this is truly the adjective, the accusative, singular, feminine. Publicam modifies it. The republic and those men, they will depart, third person plural, future, active, indicative. Those men will depart swiftly. Number 6. Senectus senes amediis rebus saepe prohibit. Senectus, your subject, prohibit, the verb. Old age prohibits. Saepe often prohibits. Old men, this is your accusative, plural, masculine. A mediis rebis, ablative of separation. Prohibit or keep away from. Old age often prohibits or keeps old men away from the middle of things. Number 7. At res graves neque vi neque spe geruntur, sed concilio. We have the main verb here, geruntur, third plural, present passive indicative. And what are geruntured? Race, nominative, plural, feminine. What kind of things? Graves, race, but important things. Neque, 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 neque is neither nor. But serious things are carried out, are accomplished, neither by force, ablative of means. What a surprise with the passive voice. Ablative of means. What am I trying to write here? Ablative of means. Neither by force nor by hope. Ablative of means. But by a plan. But important things, weighty things are accomplished neither by force nor by hope, but by a plan. Number 8. Si versus horum duorum poetarum neglegitis magna parte Romanarum literarum carebitis. We have a sentence here, 2 parts. The first part, if this happens, then something else will happen. Let's tackle that second part. We will set aside the if part, the protasis, as it's called, and we will tackle this part. The verb, second person plural, future, active, indicative. What do you know about this verb? Cario takes the ablative. Cario plus the ablative equals be without or lack. Takes the ablative of separation. You will be without a great part, ablative, singular feminine, a great part of Roman literature. Let's tackle the if part now. If you neglect the verses, this is your accusative. Accusative, plural, feminine, if you neglect the verses of these 2 poets. So putting it all together, if you neglect the verses of these 2 poets, you will be without a great part of Roman literature. Number 9. Eodem tempore nostrae spe salutis communis vestra fide altae sunt. Spiritus sublati sunt, et tumores relicti sunt. Eodem tempore, ablative time when, at the same time, our hopes of a common safety, so this is your nominative, plural, feminine, hopes, sunt, hopes are what? High. This is also nominative, plural, feminine, and it modifies your subject. Hopes are high. Spirits are lifted. Spiritus sublati sunt. Have been lifted, my mistake. This is your third person plural, present, perfect, passive indicative. And fears have been abandoned. The same thing here. This, third person plural, also there, third person plural. So we have three things going on. Hopes are high, spirits have been lifted, and fears have been abandoned. But let's flesh out that first part. Our hopes of a common safety, a common salvation, salutis, are high by means of your faith. So at the same time, our hopes of a common safety are high because of your faith. These spirits have been lifted, and fears have been abandoned. Number 10. Noa genera scelerum in hoc urbe inveniuntur, quod multi etiam nunc bonis moribus, et sensu commune carent, ac naturam sinistram habent. A lot going on here. First and foremost, I recognize that this needs to be the hoc, a long A. So we'll solve that. In this city, we'll get that out of the way. Inveniuntur, some things are found. Inveniuntur, third person plural, present, perfect, passive, indicative. And then we have a quote, because these things happen, and these things happened, and these things happened. Let's just worry about that in a moment. Noa genera, new kinds of crimes. New kinds. This is your nominative, plural, neuter. New kinds of crimes are found in this city. Because many, here's your subject, your substantive use of the adjective, nominative, plural, masculine. Because many, even now, what do? They carent, they lack. And what does carent take? Carent takes the ablative of separation. They lack moribus, bonis moribus, they lack good morals, and common sense. And on top of that, this is a little stronger, ac, they have a what? A nature. What kind of nature? This is your accusative singular feminine. They have a sinister nature. So let's put this all together. New kinds of crimes are found in the city because many, even now, lack good morals and common sense, and they have a sinister nature. 11. Vulgus multa ex finestra casarum ieciebat. Number 11. Vulgus multa ex finestris casarum ieciebat. The nominative singular vulgus is going to be feminine. The crowd was throwing, here's your verb. The crowd was throwing what? Accusative, plural, neuter, the substantive use of the adjective, many things, ex finestres, out of the windows, and then closely on the heels of that, genitive, plural, feminine, of their homes, of the houses. The crowd was throwing many things from the windows of their homes. Houses.